Hey, what's up, guys? Steve here. Today I was going to rip some football. I figured I'd go ahead and just share it with you guys. I got a box of 91 Flair football. Of course, the first year, the Pro-Vision inserts. You got the All-Pro inserts. No real big rookies I can think of off the top of my head, but those Pro-Visions, those are definitely the most fun. I opened this box, I want to say 3 or 4 months ago. I did a giveaway, and Bill's Card Mafia, he's a great channel if you haven't checked him out. He was one of the winners I picked for the giveaway, and I had given him a couple packs of this along with a bunch of other football and hockey cards. So I opened 2 packs myself, and I pulled this Lawrence Taylor Pro-Visions. I also pulled a Rice, Bo Jackson, and a Lawrence Taylor, all out of 2 packs. So hopefully get some more Pro-Visions here. Pull out decent amount of packs to rip today. As I'm recording, excuse me. As I'm recording this, we are now entering week 4 of the NFL season. Time flies. But yeah, anyways, let's see, get some more of those Pro-Visions. I've got so much unopened junk wax era, all 4 sports. Really need to get around to opening some of this. Just been so busy with the channel. Start off with the old Oilers, Drew Hill. There's Richmond Webb of the Dolphins. Looks like this is all base, this pack. Warren Powers. Eddie Brown. Oh wait, we got an all-pro card. Nice. Greg Townsend, defensive end for the Raiders. That's a nice one. Yeah, these were I think it was the 1990 set. These were actually technically the first insert cards. I'm pretty sure. I have several boxes of the 1990 set unopened, the jumbo ones that I'll have to open one of these days with you guys. But those ones, I looked up the sell sheet on the trading card database, and sure enough, they were just randomly inserted into packs. I think it was technically the first football inserts. I do not know how to pronounce his name, but he's got a pretty big following. I was surprised doing research for different videos. Some of his, I think his 89 Pro Set card had a couple decent sales. Very nice. We've got the Dion Prime Time. That would be his, 3rd year card. Still on the Falcons. That's a nice looking card. Put that one aside too. Brett Perryman. David Craig. I believe that would be a rookie card. He's in I believe that's Nebraska, right? Patrick Terrence. Do not remember him. That would have been back St. Louis Rams. Gary Zimmerman. Clarence Burden. Chris Callaway, old Steelers wide receiver. Alright, so no Pro-Visions yet. We did get that. That was a pretty cool Dion. I was never a big fan of the base cards from this year's set. I preferred the 1990 and then some of the newer ones like the 93. I don't know, I just never really liked the green borders on these, but just like I said, I love the Pro-Visions. Those are some of the coolest cards from the early 90s. Gerald Riggs, Cleveland Gary, Sammy Smith, Jeff Cross. There we go. Hitter's card. That is the same subset that I pulled that Lawrence Taylor out of before I started recording. Reggie Cobb, Danny Stubbs, Bruce Smith, nice. Hall of Fame defensive lineman. Big part of their 4 Super Bowl runs there in the early 90s. Tom Rathman, Ron Morris, Barry Word, do not remember him. He must have, yeah, I thought Christian Yoku would have been there. And a good old checklist. There was nothing more disappointing as a kid getting a checklist. All right. Moving on to, this is pack number 4. Rob Moore. Randall McDaniel. I believe he's a Hall of Famer. Offensive lineman for the Vikings. Bill Mass. There's Jeff George. That would be his second year card, I believe. I believe his rookies are in the 90s. Vinny Testaverde. Oh, there's Elway. Oop. Interesting photo of him on the back. Dave Fulcher. Let's see here. League leaders, I believe. John L. Williams. Thought it was a Steve Largent at first. Frank Stams and Keith Woodside. I should have mentioned this before. If you guys ever are watching one of these videos and it's like one of these junk wax era breaks, I can't tell you how many of these cards I have already. If you ever need a card, like someone you collect, just hit me up in the comment section. I've definitely, I mean, it's what, 55 cents, you know, to send a card in a top loader in plain white envelope. I'd be more than willing to if you ever see someone you need for a set or someone you collect. Got a Leonard Smith, Charles Haley, pretty solid linebacker for the 49ers. Mark Carrier, Albert Lewis. Randall Cunningham. That's a nice one. Yeah, I've been very surprised to see that these, some of the Pro-Visions hold really good value graded, but a lot of the base cards haven't. And if you know anything about this set for grading, man, it is a tough set. I mean, you guys can tell just looking at the centering on these alone. But the edges, the corners, and just that green cardstock on the back, just generally, these are pretty clean edges so far that I've seen, but definitely not the easiest set to grade. All right, moving on. I think this is like pack number 6, I want to say. Still haven't got that Pro-Vision. I want to say Bill's Mafia cards. When I sent him out his box, I thought he pulled the Bo Jackson Pro-Visions out of one of his 2 packs. Oh, there it is, second card. Who did we get? Let's see if I can do this. Oh, it looks like a Giant. God, that's not Lawrence Taylor again, is it? You gotta be kidding me. Wow. Another Lawrence Taylor. Hey, I can't complain. That's a good player to get a duplicate on. Arguably the greatest defensive player of all time. Just love those Pro-Vision cards. The baseball ones too. They were just so ahead of their time. The Enforcer. That was a pretty cool hit to get a second one of those. So yeah, now you guys getting back to what I was saying a few minutes ago. If you ever need a card for your collection. I have I already had duplicates, but I have duplicates just from this break. All right, Tim Harris hitters, old linebacker for the Packers. Peter Kemp, a lot of Packers. Reggie White, there's another Hall of Fame defensive lineman. Another dominant player in the 80s, 90s. I always thought it was interesting. Fleer decided to Photoshop these cards into like a colored background rather than just doing an action photo. Darrell Grant. David Griggs. Oh, Thurman Thomas. Another big piece of those early 90s Bills teams. It was, him, Jim Kelly, Andre Reed on offense. League leaders. That was another good one. Reuben Davis. Ray Horton. And end with a Raider. All right. A couple more packs. I can't think off the top of my head of any like big 91 rookies. If you guys can, let me know in the comment section. Off the top of my head, I really can't think of any. Seth Joyner. You know, there's a lot of big ones in 1990 and of course 89 stacked with Hall of Fame rookies, but can't really think of any 91 rookies. Sean Collins. Anthony Miller, I remember him growing up as a Charger. Alfred Anderson. Ray Donaldson. David Little. Kevin Mack. Old Oilers uniforms. For our last card, Jeff Holstler. All right. Man, pulling a second Pro-Vision. I gotta get a different player at least. If we get a third Lawrence Taylor, that would be something. Still, again, wouldn't complain, but gotta try and get another one. See if I can put these in order somehow. Carl Zandler, Warren Powers, Mark Collins, Eddie Brown, I remember him. Oh, nice. Another Cunningham. This one is his League Leaders card. Very nice card. Colorful back compared to the base cards. Run and gun. Put that there. Mark Murphy. Don Warren. Good old Stan Humphries. I cannot believe this guy took the Chargers to the Super Bowl in 1994. He was definitely, I don't know, modern day. I would put him like with Andy Dalton, Joe Flacco, right in that tier. Robert Clark. McCary. Oh, there's another Bruce Smith. And we're just getting all the Bills in these packs. Got his base card and now the hitters. Another cool Irresistible Force. Fleer like literally wrote a novel on the back of that one. That's a cool one. Put that one aside too. All right. Michael Haynes kicked things off with the Falcons. Craig Hayward. Johnny Holland. Oh, Cortez Kennedy. He's a Hall of Famer. That is his second year card, though. He's one of the big 1990 rookies. Put him there, too. Keith Byers. Drew Hill. Richmond Webb. I believe he was a rookie in 90 as well. James Hasty. Frank Cornish. I do not remember him. Offensive lineman, though, so. Jesse Hester. The all-important kicker. Ryan Hinkle. And Paul Farron. All right. Man, so what do you guys think about that? I think it's on primetime this week, right? Bucks at Patriots. That's going to be an interesting one. I think Brady's going to put up a storm on them. I don't know. We'll wait and see. Belichick's a hell of a defensive-minded coach, but I don't know. I think the Bucks are going to take that one easily. Lomas Brown. Farrell Edmonds. Oh, Bo. Bo knows. There we go. I think I pulled his base card out of one of the packs before I started recording. Yep. So I got the base, the league leaders. Be nice to get his Pro-Visons. That was a nice one. See what else we can get. I don't know the pull rate on the Pro-Visons. On the box it just says randomly inserted. I don't think they really gave you odds back then. Mosaic Holt. Ricky Ellison. I know in the 1990 Flair, I have the jumbo boxes, and I've opened several boxes of those. I actually had a case a couple years ago, and those ones were in the jumbo packs. It seemed like on average, one out of every pack you would get a All-Pro insert. But I don't know the Pro-Vision pull rates, if they even advertised them. No one notable that I noticed out of those last few. And get some of these packs out of the way. Alright, I'm just going to keep going. About, I don't know, 16, 17 minutes in. Having a lot of fun. I always enjoy this. I'll probably edit in a picture. If I haven't already in the video, you guys can see the wax collection. Once it starts getting low, I just fill it back up, and then I generally rip a lot of cards throughout the year, but yeah, I've been so busy. I can't tell you how much time, so much time goes into the research for my videos that, sometimes I miss out and forget how much fun it is just to, get back into the hobby we all love and ripping cards and collecting. Lorenzo White, Carl Mecklenburg. Remember, he was a big linebacker for them in the 90s. I think he was on the Crunch Crew card, even in the 1990 score set. Anthony Moniz. Leslie O'Neal, Chargers linebacker. What is up with that? Can I get autofocus to pick that up? Is that the ink? Or is that a visor? He's got like a red tent over his face. That's got to be his visor, right? Interesting. Oh, Kevin Greene. Oh, he's on Michael Irvin too. Must have been a running play. Kevin Greene. He passed away not too long ago, right? I believe so. He was a hell of a linebacker. Back when you could actually play football. Tim Harris. Irving Fryer. Steve Walsh. Man, it's hard to forget. The Saints were, they were horrible for years, especially when I was growing up. Wasn't even, at least in my lifetime, it wasn't until the Chargers let Breeze walk and they signed him. It's hard to forget they were right there in the dumpster with Tampa Bay, Cleveland, this team, Detroit. Lomas Brown, Farrell Edmonds. Oh, and the duplicate, damn. So I was talking about, though, if you guys ever, you PC any of these guys, hit me up in the comments or something. I'll send you one of these for free in a plain white envelope. That is now the third Bo Jackson card I have out of this box so far. Second league leaders one. All right, Mark Carrier, start things off. I keep wanting to say Terry Holt every time I see this guy's card. Rick Ellison, John Davis, Don Griffin, good old kicker. So excited when I get those. Man, I keep getting duplicates. I've seen all these cards so far. This is like the same pack we got a while ago. Johnny Holland. Yep. Cortez Kennedy. That was a dud pack of there. Yeah. That was a pretty weak pack to say the least. I don't know. I'm just going to keep ripping. I usually save some packs for later, but I'm just going to keep going. Really want to get another one of those Pro-Visons. There's so many key players in that little subset. Of course, Marino's right there on the box. That's a nice one. All right, let's see if we can get one. Lewis Sharp, Sam Mills, Warren Moon, the Hall of Famer. I believe he's in the Pro-Visons subset as well. I'm not sure of this year, but I remember either this year or 92, I remember he was in one of them. I just can't remember off the top of my head. It's a great looking Warren Moon. Stonebreaker. Derrick Walker. Wade Wilson. Greg Townsend. He's a pretty solid defensive lineman. Jack and Warren Williams. All right, let's see here. Always keeping an eye out because these cameras automatically will shut off at 30 minutes. Mike Dumas, I remember him. That's his rookie. The Oilers. Art Monk, there's a Hall of Famer. Wide receiver for the Redskins. Oh, there's Seau. Nice looking Seau card. I still don't understand why they Photoshop these with colored backgrounds. I just always thought the action photo would have been a lot better. That would be his second year card. All his rookies are in the 90 sets. Got Keith Sims. Oh, Reggie White. What did we get earlier? We got his base card, right? So we got his hitters card now. Definitely getting some star players. Bruce Perkins. Emmitt Smith. Wow. That is his second year card. All-time leading rusher. NFL history. By a lot. Yeah, that's a nice one. Not a Cowboys fan, but I'll definitely give respect where respect's due. He was a hell of a running back. Not very big. He was like 5'8", right? I wonder if it says on here. 5'9", they have him listed at. I thought he was 5'8", though. Mosbar. Sorry, guys, getting these out of focus. Leon Sills. Darrell Pollard, Steve McMichael, Derrick Thomas. That is his third year card. I think he was a rookie in '89. Actually, yeah, I know he is. Matter of fact, I got several of his rookies out at PSA. I'm backlogged right now. That's a cool looking card. It's hard to tell. I think they're playing the Browns, it looks like. Man, these not too bad on these packs so far. I think I forgot to put someone aside though. Oh well, I'll figure it out. Let's see. I want to say there's about 6 packs left in the box, plus these 2. Probably keep going until the camera automatically shuts off and then probably restart it. There's Bob Golick. A lot of people will know him from, let's see if it's got his picture on the back. Yep. If I'm not mistaken, he was on Saved by the Bell, wasn't he? I can't remember what. I want to say the college years. I don't know why the hell I remember that, but Bob Golick. Keith McKiller, Brent Jones, Richard Dent is a solid defensive lineman for the Bears. Jonathan Hayes, Steve Wallace, Dexter Manley, Brian Jordan. Oh, Rich Gannon. That's his 2nd year card, I believe. When he was on the Vikings. Robert Blackman. Keith Jackson. He's a good tight end. Sean Jones and Tim Worley. All right. See if we can get a Pro-Vision. Oh, I was trying to flip the cards around in order, and we have one. All right, Phil Simms. Oh, who is it? Let's see here. All right, if it's Lawrence Taylor, that's going to be something else. Try not to spoil it. Ugh. Derrick Thomas. Wow. That's a beautiful one. Those cards were kind of sticking, so I couldn't really sneak peek it for you guys, but that's a beautiful card. Really like that one with the sun in the background. Man, these cards were just so cool, especially for the time. Really love the baseball one, especially the 92 set. I think it's the 92. A Star is Born. Yep, sure was, man. Hall of Famer, hell of a linebacker. Too bad, man. He passed away way too early. I gotta get a sleeve for that one. Well, we got the 2nd Pro-Vision other than the duplicate Lawrence, so that's cool. Oh, sorry, guys. Fumbling over here with the penny sleeve. That is a good looking card. Man, the Pro-Visions and I think the 91 and the 92 Dream Team from Score, those got to be my favorite subsets from the Junk Wax era. At least the early. Man, that is a really, really good looking card. Very well centered. Maybe a slightly thicker on the right. Not by much, though. That top to bottom is off. A little thicker at the top, but still, that is a really clean copy. I'll have to look that one over more thorough. But yeah, that was a hell of a hit. That's what I was looking for. I really wanted to get another Pro-Vision while I rip so many of these all the time, and it's always fun to at least share some with you guys. Alright, welcome back, guys. I had to stop the camera. I was about to automatically shut off like they do at 30 minutes. We just pulled that Derrick Thomas Pro-Visions. Awesome looking card. Let's see here. How many packs do we have left? Man, I'm going to have to speed this up if I want to break a whole box next time. This is a lot different than ripping modern cards where you can rip through a blaster in about 3 minutes if you want to. All right. At least rip another 3 or 4 packs. If you made it this far along, I appreciate it. I don't know. I've ripped I rip cards all the time. I just never thought about, now that I got the camera, I should just start recording it and sharing it with you guys. But Mark Jackson, that's a pretty good one. Phil Simms, I think we got him earlier. I'm trying to go through, make sure I don't mix up any of the commons with the star players. Phil Simms, James Francis. Oh, Warren Moon, got him again. This league leaders card this time. Shotgun. Yeah, I'd be interested, for all of you that are left still watching, what are some of the players you collect football-wise from this era? Or in general, you know, anything modern? I personally just collect any player I enjoyed watching, especially growing up. So many legends in this era. Alright, got at least a couple more packs. I think I got 4 left in the box. I'll probably save those. I wish you could send a pack in a plain white envelope. I don't know if you could. Put it in a card saver one and just ship it, and probably get stuck in machines, I'm guessing. But then again, top loaders don't, so it's hard to say. If anyone's ever done that, let me know in the comment section. I'd be interested. Ethan Horton, Scott Norwood, Bill Romanowski. Nice, that is his second year card, I believe. I've got some 90 score Series 1 and Series 2 I gotta rip sometime. Probably share with you guys. I know his rookie's in Series 2 of score. Hell of a linebacker. He was, dude, he's about as old school as it gets. This is who I was thinking of earlier. He was the lead back for the Chiefs at the time. I don't even know who that other guy was. And then right behind him, we got a Steve Young. Mike Ken, Eric Martin. I remember him. He was a pretty good receiver. Yeah, he had 85 to 1,000 yard seasons there. Hassan Jones. Probably was not pronouncing that right. Alright, let's see. We got 2 packs left. Let's see if we can get a Pro-Visions. One last one for the break. I think we've only got 1 All-Pro card so far. Jim Harbaugh. Checklist. Wonderful. Tootie Robbins. Cannot make that up. God, some messed up parents. Chris Miller. He was a decent quarterback, I remember. Eugene Robinson, Steve Sherman, Bruce Matthews. I can't remember if he's in the Hall of Fame or not. He was a hell of a player, though. Keith Jones, running back. Derrick Russell, rookie for the Broncos. Another Leslie O'Neal. All right. Keith Millard. Oh, looks like we got one. All right, last pack. That's cool. Gonna run through these real quick unless we see any notable players. Mike Munchak. Rodney Holman. I don't think that's a Pro-Vision, is it? No, it's our second All-Pro card. It's a Bill. So it's got to be Jim Kelly, Andre Reed, Thurman Thomas. Nice. Hell yeah. I don't think I have that card. It's a good looking card too. Very well centered. Yeah, a little off left to right, but almost looks miscut. But that's a cool one. He was one of my favorite running backs growing up. I don't know why. I grew up in San Diego, so at the time I was a huge Charger fan until the owners moved him and pretty much disowned him at that point. But I don't know why, but the Bills were always my second favorite team. I think it was just because so many of their star players I liked. Thurman, Andre Reed, Jim Kelly. They were just fun to watch. And of course, they had a lot of dominant players over on the defensive side. That's a cool one for our second All-Pro card. Leslie O'Neal hitters. Another one. Another Kevin Greene. Tim Harris. Irving Fryer. All right, well, that was it. If anyone made it this far along, props to you. I appreciate it. I never really thought I'd be doing many box breaks, but I've got so many unopened wax boxes. I figured, hey, might as well start. I'm going to rip them anyways. I might as well share them with you guys. And again, if you ever need a card from any of these sets you see me breaking, if you're a fan of a certain player, need something for a set, let me know in the comment section below. I'd be more than willing to ship one of these off to you for free in a plain white envelope. Or if you need multiple cards, I don't know. My email's always on my About page, and I try and leave it in the description. But feel free to reach out to me. So thanks for joining me today, guys. Enjoy some football, Week 4 NFL, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.